China is so much more than a country. It is a complex and creative culture of diverse peoples and diverse traditions. To understand the beating heart of China, you have to leave the cities and venture to the countryside. And on this mission, that's what I've done. I'm Damon Redfern, an explorer, an adventurer, and a simple traveler in search of the beauty and bounty that unites us all. This time, I'm traveling the dusty road of rural China. Travel is both physical and philosophical. A destination is more than just a place to reach on a map. It's a state of mind. And so, as I leave the city and its industry behind, both my environment and mindset begin to change. I'm slowly moving higher in the mountains on my way to the small Flower Miao Festival, which marks a new lunar year for one particular group of Miao. For now, though, my thoughts aren't on arriving, but on the journey itself, and perhaps my muddy feet. Among the grey buildings of this small village, the smiles of the people add a splash of warmth and colour that belies the overcast day or the overburdened look of the town. These are people who may not have a lot of luxuries, but they do have a strong sense of community. And while these villagers are from a different background than the Miao, they share similar challenges. For both, cultural preservation and the survival of the clan is paramount. Of course, that's the purpose of the Miao Festival. This is an annual spring rite of passage, sensitively dubbed the Sweet Talking Festival. It provides a chance for young men and women from different remote villages to meet and court. Today, as in ancient times, it offers the best opportunity for young lovers to connect and get married, and so it attracts Miao from all across the region. I actually don't know who was more excited or curious about the celebration, me or the participants. They certainly took more pictures than I did.
So tell me about the Miao people.
Miao people is the fifth largest minority in China, but in Guizhou, it's the biggest one, the biggest minority. Around the world, we have 7 million of Miao people, including some other provinces besides Guizhou. But in Guizhou, we have 4.5 million Miao people.
So how many tribes of Miao are there?
Well, there is an amazing number. We have totally 172 different types of Miao people. 1,000 years ago, Miao people stay in the very poor and inconvenient area. Very hard to get to know each other in that time. But now, the roads or some other transportation become very easy, so they get influenced each other frequently.
What about this festival here? Does it have a name?
Yes, they do have a name, Lushan Festival, we call.
And why the Lushan Festival?
Lushan is a music instrument. Yeah. They hold this Lushan instrument to look for a girlfriend or boyfriend.
What does this instrument look like? What's it made from?
Well, it's bamboo pipe. It's a vertical flute.
The Longshan pipe is still the centerpiece of the festival. It provides an opportunity for the youth to show their skills and proud parents to demonstrate how well they passed on traditional customs to their children.
Why do you have this festival annually?
Well, the Miao people, after migrating to Guizhou, and the Miao people stop here and for celebrating their kind of harvest, fertility, sweet talking, something like that, and for...
Sweet talking. Now,
yeah,
how would you describe sweet talking?
Okay, talking sweetly, which means the two people, a girl and a boy, a young boy and a young girl, staying together, they're talking somewhere in the jungle or around the corner sweetly. So, which I made this word, sweet talking.
So it's to do with courtship?
Yes, yeah.
And boy meeting girl, and then
Yeah,
one thing leads to another. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
This is an important day for the Miao, who have travelled far and wide to attend. They believe in their traditions and are committed to sharing their unique rituals with other villagers, and even more humbly dressed outsiders like me. It is a true measure of their generosity that I felt so welcomed and included. Clearly, the Miao are proud of their culture and the accomplishments of their ancestors. In China, there is a link between the past, present, and future that Westerners sometimes can't quite comprehend. The weight and responsibilities from one generation is visited upon the next, and so each subsequent generation passes down the previous one's ideas and values. This ensures the continuation of family traditions, the importance of community ideals, and the survival of cultural touchstones.
So the young women meet the young men, and how do they court?
Through kind of skill like singing a song or dancing on the stage or singing a folk song just now we saw.
The youth obviously look forward to and dread this ritual all year long. There is something quite touching about a proud father coaching his awkward son while a caring mother supports her not-so-confident daughter. It shows true love and patience and the kind of virtues that are worthwhile preserving. It also serves a pragmatic purpose. Let's face it, most teenagers need a little help in the love department, no matter where they come from.
They need this kind of a festival, particularly in feudal time, because we need a lot of labor power. They need this kind of occasion to look for a boyfriend or girlfriend for the younger next generation.
It's a very beautiful province. And why do so few people come here?
Well, that's hard to understand. It's so beautiful place, so diverse forms, such wonderful minority here. Guizhou is very unknown province, but I'm sure in coming years, Guizhou will be becoming very hot place.
This is a land where society isn't static. There is constant change and progress, but rarely at the expense of harmony. In China, importance is placed upon respecting ancestors and traditional values, so society moves carefully. This is a trait that has served successive generations well. The festival, as an example, has evolved over the years, but still remains true to its original intent, to represent the hopes and dreams of the small flower Miao people's survival. Traveling the sweep of southwest China, the unique differences of various Miao tribes become evident, although they all seem united in the ideal of preserving what makes them special: long horns, a different dress, an individual dialect. You see, life in rural communities is hard. It was harder still centuries ago, and that's why these types of events blend the dream of possibility with a pragmatic reality. There is something quite romantic about the process. China has always fascinated the outside world because she seems so different, so unique. But at the center of this great nation are people, and as I travel the Middle Kingdom, I realize they have much in common with you and me, a lesson that every traveler